actually very important is the words that you tell yourself. It's like the little things that we kind of let slip, right? The way we say when we look at an item and it's like overpriced, you can use the words like expensive, but it's something that you should reword or rethink about. And one thing I will say is throughout my whole entire journey, even when I was literally starting from scratch, even when I was like creating music, I was like going to college, I was working part-time as well, I made sure that I was always watching, let's say, motivational videos that would inspire me to have hope and think about things in a more positive sort of mindset, right? I would focus on things that I could control, which is my mindset at the time. And I always told myself that I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich, but not just a way that you're just like, oh, it's just going to come out from thin air and it's just going to happen by chance. I just used positive thinking of how I was going to get there. I associated myself with certain things that would associate with the thing that I wanted the most. And the word that you use is so important. Why is it important? The thing is, when you use words that are actually negative, you can create that negativity around you. You'll find more of that negativity around you. If you associate or go to environments that are bad for you, your world and your vision of the world or your perception of the world is going to be negative. It's going to be that. What can you do to control it? Why is it important? If you want a certain life or you envision something for your life, something that's more uplifting, something that's more positive, something that's more progressive, I would highly encourage you to start either watching things like YouTube videos and stuff like that of people that you aspire to be, or, and I'm not talking about like materialistic things, I'm talking about proper, healthy, goes into healthy environments, doesn't do things that sabotages their success. Focus on things like that, right? So watch videos like that, of people like that, and associate yourself with good habits. Start going to places that are also much more uplifting, much more, in other words, bougie, in other words, overpriced, but actually the quality of food is better. So what you put in your body is important. Go to those places. And even if you have to save up or do whatever, make sure you save up to get yourself in those places. It will shape your environment, it will shape your perception, and most importantly, it will get you into spaces as well where there's people that are where you want to be. And so you will get to speak to different people, you'll get to understand people on a different level, not just from the surface level. You'll actually get to hear more about other people's stories. And so by hearing their perspective, especially if they're older than you, hearing their perspective and what it took for them to get to where they are will shape the way you look at success as well. Very important. The words you use is extremely important. Your mind is important because you're feeding that to your mind as well. Read books that are about things that you lack, so maybe like financial literacy or other things. The words you tell yourself on a daily basis is so important because it shapes your mindset, how you think, what you do. It also shapes on how you engage with other people, how you communicate, how you think about yourself as well. So if you have like low self-esteem or you're not confident, then start focusing on things on how you can improve. Is it the way you dress? How do you need to dress? How do you need to speak? How do you need to engage? How do you need to reach out and things like that? So rule, as we conclude this, words you tell yourself will shape your environment and will shape that story you tell yourself to keep convincing you on why you either need to be successful or why you need to keep being the victim of your situations. Yeah, get to it.